1. Welcome to Piss Jug, everybody. I'm Monochrome Sweatsuit, and I'm back again with Bruther Brown and Hobbs. You've not seen us in a minute. We've been busy. A lot of things have been going on. The world has not stopped turning, and tonight we're going to make it just sit still for a moment. And guys, buckle up. It's full blast tonight. There's no slowing down. The whole time it's breakneck. Some of these stories are going to throw you out of your seat. Some of these stories are going to break your heart. Some of these stories are going to make you rejoice. Okay? So
rejoice, hallelujah.
Does that make you feel bamboozled? All that together? Does that make you feel the recipe for bamboozlement?
Hell yeah.
Well,
I said, does that make you feel bamboozled? Hell yeah.
So Bamboozle 2023 is a festival that is supposed to be happening like May 5th through the something. And they have a really big lineup, including Flyleaf, Motionless in White, Papa Roach, Limp Bizkit, Callous Dowboys, Trippy Red, Palisades, huge thing. And really big deal. A lot of people are super excited about this festival, and there's one problem. It was canceled the week it was supposed to happen this week. So May 5th through the 7th, Atlantic City was going to be lit up with
that sucks.
a concert series that is now not going to happen because they didn't get their final permits. They went through all the trouble of booking the bands.
Bummer.
Sold tickets. I bet you they sold VIP passes before they had the permits,
Putting
obviously.
the cart before the horse. Big
Classic.
time. Classic cliche move here. Have you guys ever been to Atlantic City? Me neither.
It's I've never been. I want to check it out, and I'm a little upset that me checking it out's not going to include Fred Durst.
I'm saying, man, we could have gone to Bamboozle Fest.
Papa Roach, which can we talk about Papa Roach for a moment? I'll go back to my other thumbnail. This hair. Let's zoom in here. What's that? Check that out.
Man.
Looks like if Mark Hoppus ate Tom DeLonge.
Have you seen Next Level Chef on Hulu?
I understand the premise, but I have not seen. Does this look like the main chef? I'm guessing
they have a chef on that show named Richard Blaze. This guy's known for like the wave in his hair. So like, I'm trying to find one that's even accurate. Like, I have to A and B them. We got to get us. Yeah, dude. Like, talking like, look at that. There's Richard Blaze.
He's got that flip going.
You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the singer of Papa Roach would be really
High riser.
insulted that he was compared to Chef Blaze. Well, guys, Papa Roach isn't going to be playing neither any of these bands because festival organizers were grabbing for the cash before they'd turn in their paperwork. Never gets old. Nice.
We're like 20 seconds. No, we're farther than
Another.
that, but still.
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes with the robot. That's not bad.
Which is, it's expected, but Limp Bizkit, Bad Omens, Finch. Finch. That was when there were bands. There's Atticus and then there was Finch.
Yeah, you're right. Atticus was like a label or something, and then, or maybe not. I don't know.
I think
if
they
it
were
was just a
both
band.
bands. There's
okay.
Atticus and Finch because evidently To Kill a Mockingbird and hardcore music go hand in hand.
Harper Lee, shout out.
Like,
Wasn't that her name?
I think that is it. Yeah, and she appeared in the film adaptation of the movie.
Herself?
Yeah, much like S.E. Hinton that wrote The Outsiders. That movie was written by a woman, and it was written by a woman that played the nurse at the end when Ralph Macchio is dying in the hospital. Oops, spoiler. So, that's a good one. Have you guys seen that?
I have not seen The Outsiders.
No. Yeah, can we look? I mean, we know Bamboozled's completely
You watched
canceled.
it on your phone?
Can we watch the trailer of The Outsiders?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we digress?
How old are we
Familiar-
talking, 80s?
I'm familiar,
Old.
but never have seen it.
Old. We're about to get into an Outsiders tangent. What's up with the Outsiders trailer? 1983 is the original year. So here we go. I'm already hyped with this music.
The WD frog just comes out of nowhere.
Pony Boy. Dallas.
Matt Dillon.
Johnny,
Young Ralph Macchio.
Cherry, Soda Pop,
Rob Lowe.
Daryl,
Patrick Swayze.
Two-Bit, Steve,
Emilio Estevez, Tom
Dude.
Cruise. This is
Bob.
a star-studded cast.
Leif Garrett.
Holy fuck.
S.E. Hinton's
Trailers
classic
have come a
novel
long
comes to
way.
the screen,
Yes, they have.
capturing all the intensity, all the excitement, all the emotions
Guys
of youth.
just broing around.
The Outsiders.
So the whole trailer is literally just some dudes walking down the street and just saying the character names. Pony Boy, Soda Pop.
Bobby.
Like, so I personally am really on Outsiders kick, but yeah, S.E. Hinton, she's a nurse in that movie when Ralph Macchio is dying. That's all I'll say. I don't want to ruin it because I think we
Who's
should.
that?
Ralph Macchio is the Karate Kid.
No. You said S.E. Hinton?
S.E. Hinton, she is the author of The Outsiders.
Oh, yeah. All right. My bad.
But The Outsiders, like a lot of the movie here, we'll just look at this because I feel like you need to understand what we're really getting into. The Outsiders perfected the art of the rumble scene. What do you know about a good rumble scene? What should be present in a good gang rumble fight?
Like a baseball bat.
Well, we're not talking melee or guns or anything. We're talking
Just a big brawl.
just a big brawl. What are the conditions you need to see for that?
Thinking
lot
some
of
denim
dudes.
jackets. I'm thinking some cutoff vests. I'm thinking some
Yeah.
bandanas.
Yeah.
Thinking some wallet
Rock
chains.
music maybe playing.
Yeah, maybe some rock.
Can we test? And this, bear in mind, this is supposed to be the '50s, so rock was not really. You couldn't really hear it readily available unless you were rich enough to own a car. And the Outsiders is the Greasers against the Socias. That's the classic. It's the classic social battle we all face. Are you a greaser or are you a Soch, Pony Boy? So let's check out the Rumble and see if this passes y'all's litany test.
I said you were a good kid.
Oh shit! Let's start from the beginning. I see denim already. I think we've
Got
got
some leather. Bonfire. I should have said bonfire. That's a good.
You and the quack here were the
Background.
ones that killed Soch, right? Yeah. Good going, kid. Curly always said you were a good kid. Curly's in a reformatory for the next 6 months.
Here they come, those damn Socias.
Greaser's about to get some action.
Think about the Goldilocks period they were in to be able to afford all these actors at one time to do a fight scene. They all were early, and the only person here that's peak is Swayze. That's it. No one
Yeah,
else
everyone
is.
else is starting out.
So we have ominous music, but okay, wait, guys, we're getting a good left to right shot. This is one of the things I wanted in a Rumble shot. Is a really good left to
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Let's see the
Get
gang
a stare
reveal.
down.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there's the leader. Swayze's the leader, huh?
yeah, hands down.
Definitely.
Tom Cruise sneering. Pre-Scientology Cruise still looking to fight.
Yeah.
A lot of cigarettes are
Yeah,
present here.
God.
That. Okay, there's the Socias.
The odds are as even as we can get. You stay close to me, kid.
I think there's one thing missing from this scene that we're about to get, by the way, that could just take this to the next level. Any guesses?
Rain?
You nailed it.
I heard that thunder rumbling. I was like, oh, we're about to get a rain brawl
Yeah.
with an open fire going.
Hello, Daryl. Long time no see.
Shit.
Oh, Paul.
About to get it
What's up?
cooking.
I used to buddy around together, play football. I'll take you.
So you know a rumble ain't a rumble without me.
Here we go.
Yeah. This is in just hard rain, right? And then some of these shots are with no rain. So you love that era of edits.
Well, they won't notice.
So the guy that just got knocked down on the football jacket is actually best known for being on a VH1 series where he had to explain how he put his best friend in a wheelchair in a drunk driving accident. So this is one of the last roles he had before his career was ruined. Yeah. But it's a good brawl scene. I think this is how you do a brawl scene. Oh, okay. That was pretty decent there, Matt Dillon.
Dumped him.
Okay. And Matt Dillon, for context, is supposed to be fighting with a cast on his arm. So he's out there clocking people with a cast.
I was looking for Matt Damon the first time you said that. Because I don't really know what Matt Dillon looks like in my head.
There's something about Mary. He's the guy with the teeth.
Okay.
I mean, none of you guys weren't prepared for this tonight. I think the Greasers won this damn Rumble. Take that, Leif Garrett. Don't drink and drive.
These guys were in khakis. I don't know what's going on here.
And that's how you gain respect in the battle of the Greasers versus the Socias. You beat your way to the top so that you make sure Pony Boy's okay. So there's your Rumble scene. So
Not bad.
I wanted to warm you up with the Rumble scene, guys, because it relates to our next story.
Here we go.
Guys, remember the band Crazy Town? You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Remember that? They had a meltdown this week on stage, fighting each other on stage and kicking monitors.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
So we warmed up with the Rumble. Let's check out what happened with Crazy Town.
Oh, God. Why couldn't we have been there?
This is going to be so good. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, you ready?
I'm fucking ready.
Let's go, boy. Get it, get it.
You know, it's fucking confusing. It's that motherfucker told me nobody's here. Hey, what's the case? I don't know.
Oh, I love that guy. That's
look
walking
at that
about
guy.
him. I love.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
I like that they're just looping it, by the way. I'm not even mad at that. Dude, this is so uncomfortable. Okay, there's more,
What
evidently. There's evidently more.
Guitarist was gone.
Yeah.
Or well, I don't know what he was playing, actually, but he was gone. Just the
Yeah.
drummer up there.
There's
Yeah, just holding it down.
I'm so mad at fucking shifty right now. I'm trying hard.
Steady for the
What is this documentation, dude? What? Like, who documented this and was like, this is how we're gonna present the fight?
I guess is he like bloodied up there? It looks like.
I can't even. It's like the TikTok reel is so insane. I can't. Like, I can't even.
The YouTube video with the 3 loops per incident was kind of crazy too.
Yeah, like what is going on with
Just the weirdest edits.
I'll see you try one more YouTube video. Yeah. Okay, we've got a. I think we've got another angle, everybody. The crazy town singers beat each other up after disastrous Myrtle Beach show.
Hell yeah, that's a good headline to have.
Crazy Town vocalist Shifty Shellshock was involved in a physical altercation with co-vocalist Bob.
It's like what
he's already like hit him and he's already hit him at this point.
Which out of the two of them, I believe the other guy threw the punch. Just by looking at him, he seems like the one that would throw the first punch.
The altercation reportedly went down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Reeves had to handle all of the vocals himself, with Shellshock not arriving until the end of the set. Footage posted by TMZ shows Shifty and Reeves engaged in this physical altercation that apparently lasted minutes. But after the altercation, Reeves has taken to his Instagram to say that it was a fight between brothers and they are now all good. Bobby has since taken to his Instagram to post a video message to fans updating them in the wake of that altercation.
What's up, everybody? Bobby from Crazy Town, Level, formerly of Edema. I'm in Houston right now. Pretty fountain behind me. Me and Shifty got in a little scuffle, but it's all good. We're brothers. Want to see? Bam. There it is. No big deal. Love y'all.
So can I point something out? Is it any different than someone being in like, I don't know. Like, I thought one of the guys from this band died, and that's why they had the R.I.P. memorial thing behind them on the banner. There's literally, it says R.I.P. and then there's someone's name on it. I don't know how I'd feel about being on tour and having to defend like violence accusations that's documented with me with a bloody face while I'm trying to honor the legacy of somebody. Like, this is, you've gone off the rails. If you're keeping this project going for the guy that's dead, park it. So, speaking of someone that should park it, we'll keep it moving. Guys, we have an independent wrestler that tried to do a trick for a death match, and he set himself on fire.
Oh, God.
Damn. Well, it is called a death match.
We have a graphic video that I'm going to show you guys to get your reaction. And just be prepared for what you're about to see. If you are sensitive of stomach, this is now a time to look away.
Blowing fire. Oh! Poseidon's going to... No, he's on fire. Oh, no. Oh, no. On fire. Oh, no. Somebody help him. We need help. Holy fuck.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Damn. Yeah, he really blew it with that.
Stop, drop, and roll.
So he's so committed to the bit, y'all, he wrestled the match still.
Like after the burning thing?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he did the match.
How did he get the fire out? Let's see. The show?
Dude, this looks like that. This looks
Oh,
like
that's probably how long.
The ground's on fire, so someone's gonna put that out. He's just walking around like, I got this.
Dude, it's like, hold on, right here's like the opening scene from SWAT. I love it. The video loads so fast. That's great. There we go. So yeah, the gimmick went wrong, and it went wrong. Dirty Ron. It was Dirty Ron.
Dirty Ron. Hey man.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know what to think of this guy. This is a clown I'd actually probably be scared of.
Yeah, that would be fucking wild if he was just out in the garage.
Wearing those overalls. So yeah, we have another angle. His whole face got engulfed. It's like that one scene from Swamp Thing, where like, we have a graphic. I don't know if I don't think.
Damn, he wrestled with those burns like that.
Yes,
God.
He had 1st and 2nd degree burns. We won't ruin everybody with the graphic photos, but he is working on making a full recovery. But there are no plans for him to retire, despite this incredibly dangerous event. He's still ready to keep it incredibly filthy in Pomona, California. So, I thought you guys needed to know about the death match, and what are your thoughts on Dirty Ron and how this went down for him?
Dirty Ron.
Why wasn't he dressed up in the clown garb?
That's a good question.
I wonder if this was just an advertisement, and the guy that we're talking about is named Masada.
And if this is an advertisement, then let's say he did it right. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's in California.
Yeah.
XPW Wrestling.
California.
XPW. I never even heard of that
XPW
one.
Wrestling, and this is Dirty Ron. Well, what else can we find out about Dirty Ron? Does he have a theme song or anything? Oh, this isn't good. Dirty Ron was fired from XPW after an arrest at
Whoops.
the end of last year, and he's already back with the company. So he was fired because of a false imprisonment with violence and assault with force charge. So, yeah, no, that tracks. That looks about right. I believe them. See if we get any other fun photos or videos of Dirty Ron. Oh, yeah, this is a man that knows how to cut a photo.
Dirty Ron.
Oh, wait.
Juice Pro Wrestling.
He has a song.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let's hear it.
Well, well, well. Would you look at that? Juice Pro Wrestling has merch. Support the show.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, it's a podcast?
It's a podcast.
Okay.
I can't. I'll edit that out. Okay. That guy's voice, too, is... okay, here we go. Now, this is what I'm talking about.
Matchup.
I need some Dirty
Look
Ron.
at that ring.
Whatever happens between the two bells, who knows?
That's a big guy.
He's a
Holy
lot
fuck.
larger than I thought he was going to be.
Bones will be broken.
Oh, he was standing on something.
Tendons will
Okay.
be ripped.
Okay.
Muscles will be torn.
His hair makes me like, he's wily, dude. He's like the neighbor from Office Space, completely
We've
unhinged.
already seen there are light tubes that are strewn out throughout the ring and the ringside area. And who knows what kind of weapons lie underneath the ring and how it works.
Is that barbed wire
Dirty Ron.
Yeah.
as the ropes? No, okay.
No, just normal ropes, but he just had glass broken over his head. I'll pause it there because we'll get red lit for all the dang mayhem that's going on in Nick Gage versus Dirty Ron McDonald. And for the record, everybody, the man holding the light bulb you see in this photo is the man that almost killed actor David Arquette when David Arquette tried to do an extreme death match.
Oh, that's him, huh?
And he did it with Nick Gage, and Nick Gage didn't care that he was a celebrity, and he
Oh, he
about
fucked
stabbed
him
him
up
in the throat
bad,
with a piece of
yeah.
glass.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Well,
Those things still hurt, by the way, even though they break real easy. Those UV bulbs, those whatever they're called, blacklight bulbs.
and it's very dangerous for you to inhale.
Yeah.
The white dust.
The white
yep.
dust. There was a band that's legendary called Bad Luck 13 Riot Extravaganza.
How do you know that?
They were. Do you know about this? Bad Luck 13 Riot Extravaganza is.
Huffin'.
They're outlawed. They were a band that was outlawed in many states. They've had many members incarcerated or die. Like, issues have happened. But at their shows, they used to break these halogen bulbs on people's face in the audience.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty out of control stuff. If you look up Bad Luck, and do you guys want to do a react?
I would never go to a show like that.
Well, Bad Luck 13 Riot Extravaganza Hellfest. This is the video that this is from 2004. Here's what let's check it out. I like the Hot Topic banner.
That works. That'll work for sure.
That always brings them
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah. Everyone just shuts the fuck up. The guy tried to break a plastic trash can on his head.
All right, watch the bleachers. Keep your eyes on the bleachers. I mean, it is just melee, dude. It is pretty much a riot.
Is this just at a school?
This is it. This was hosted. Some school like rented the gym out for the weekend, and they did not know what they were signing up for. You know, like, sometimes I always think, like, if I could go back in time and warn people how crazy the future was going to get, they'd be shocked. But then I take glimpses of how weird 2004 was, and I'm like, actually, it was pretty weird.
Yeah, we were fucking priming her up.
Dude, look, okay, someone threw a smoke bomb. We have a colorful smoke bomb on the floor. Oh, shit. The back of the room's going up. Okay, trash cans are being thrown. I'm gonna fast forward some.
You hear like moms in the crowd like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, here we go. The bleachers.
Can you believe this?
The bleachers starting to go here. They ripped the bleachers apart. Dude, you know, the moms are terrified. They don't know. They didn't know what they signed up to bring their kids to this. It's now too dangerous for them to remain on the bleachers.
Everyone's just jumping off now.
Fast forward some more. Yep, there's the halogen light bulbs. The halogen light bulbs are out.
Welcome to my fucking homework.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is where it gets out of control. All right, they lose control of the room right here.
Dude, that one security guard's
Holy
like,
shit.
oh my
that kid
God.
got nailed. Did somebody get nailed right there? That kid got smacked. Poor little guy.
So yeah, this is Bad Luck 13 Riot Extravaganza. It's a good time.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, man, 2004 was a hell of a place. Look at this guy right here.
Yeah, he's got one of them bulbs ready to smash.
He's right. He looks like Bam Margera. just like in his off hours, just like, hell yeah, dude, Hellfest is tight.
Does it say where this was?
This was in Pennsylvania, I think.
Oh, okay.
I got to imagine like a pissed off principal is going to bust in at any moment, unplug the guitar amps, knock over all the drums, and be like, everyone out of the gymnasium.
I think the problem is they have all the kids they had on a watch list are rioting in the gym at the same time. Yeah, man. Oh, I like that. Look, he's pretty much airborne right here, right, frozen. His toes are off the ground.
Skipping.
So yeah, that's Bad Luck 13 Riot Extravaganza. I felt like y'all needed to. Oh yeah, someone documented the end of it from a different angle. They brought a rotting goat head with them to the show.
Oh, yeah, and this kid eats
This
it.
kid takes a bite of it, and they has to be sent to the hospital. So actually, you know what? I will pause it there so we don't get flagged for all that. But we just told you what happens.
Yeah.
So this band had a bad reputation. They're outlawed in many states, and they popularized the halogen light bulb, smash it on the crowd, on the people in the crowd kind of deal. Yeah. It's like when you see it from this angle, too, like... This does not look cool. This seems like if someone in like a prison that had no oversight was like, want to go to a heavy metal concert in the prison later? This is like what it would be like. I'm good. All right. Moving on. Speaking of people that are all good and all set on things, Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk has been canceled, which, by the way, was a Facebook show. It's a
How do you cancel a show on your own account?
So Okay, it says Instagram. She and Jada Pinkett Smith announced the cancellation on Instagram. We are so grateful to have had such a beautiful partnership with Facebook Watch, and we are sorry to see the entire team disband. We wish everyone well in their new journeys to come. That's how you know it didn't end well, with how she said it. We are sorry to see the entire team disband. Okay, she concluded, we at Red Table are in talks of finding a new home, and we'll see you soon. So I have the same questions you guys do. On Facebook Watch, how do you keep the crowd? Because you can just log off Facebook, and then how are you going to watch it at that point, you know? And then what she did is she actually pulled out all the stops by having her life partner, husband, Will Smith, on the show. And she asked him in explicit detail about the affair she had on him. And that helped drive viewers up a bit, I'm sure. And then we all know what happened at the Oscars. So since then, do you think her numbers have probably dwindled?
Yeah, she needs a little more spice going on. Nothing really
off. Yeah.
Do we need a little reminder on this video's caption, laying it all out? Should we do a little reminder on what it is to lay it all out?
Yeah.
The entanglement.
You know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably. And
you see that right hand boiling up.
To make it clear that
he's getting primed for a slap, and he took it out on Chris.
Hold on. Can we go back to the there's one telltale sign of someone being enraged to me that, like, you know how, like, sometimes someone's getting mad, people keep pushing the edge in the envelope? For me, the telltale that you've officially hit the nerve is when the lip involuntarily purses. So I want you to watch Will's upper lip on this next thing. His upper lip has to compensate. Just check it out.
Amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker.
Wait, I gotta go
Which
back.
you perceive it as
Here we go.
permission, because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And
So what you got to do is bring your husband onto a Facebook Watch Red Table Talk special edition where you watch the childhood hero of countless across the world get eviscerated live in front of your face. It's a really sad sequence of events. I think we're all kind of glad Red Table Talk is over. Maybe we will mine through some greatest hits of the clips and see if we can put together a highlight reel to pay our respects. But she said it could also be back. And this week, we also had Don Lemon and Tucker fired. So maybe Red Table's got an in at a couple different of the majors. All right? Well,
with the absence of Tucker and Don Lemon, the Red Table's really...
it can fill the void.
Yeah.
Now, someone we talked a little bit about on this show before has given us an update, and it's a wild one. Guys, remember when we were talking about Drake Bell and how he disappeared to Mexico?
Yeah.
Changed his name.
Started playing guitar.
So it's gotten stranger. Drake Bell was filmed sucking on a balloon in his car, scrolling on Instagram weeks after going missing.
He's in the Nitrous Mafia now.
So here's the best part, is the Instagram scrolling. That's the best part, is the man is huffing and scrolling at the same time. Here we go. This is like, honestly, I think this is my favorite video of the year so far for like where we're at. Hey, you guys remember Drake Bell? Check this out.
What do you think?
Sucking down an ice cold balloon.
What's he looking at?
He's probably looking at just Instagram thoughts all over the place. So, what are your thoughts on that? What would you do if you looked over and saw a fallen from grace celebrity huffing down a balloon while going on their Instagram feed?
Yeah, I mean, nitrous sucks to me, so I just assume someone's down bad if they're choosing to be huffing balloons as their like getaway from reality choice. There's much better things for that than balloons. You look like a clown.
It seems like definitely last rope type behavior. You're at the end of a set of options here.
Down bad, pretty bad.
I would probably try and keep a physical distance from this person because I don't know what else is at play here. But I do know that all of your give a fucks are completely gone if you are in broad daylight.
Huffing.
Balloons and just scrolling on Instagram.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's just as trashy as having like an air duster.
Oh, speaking of the bottle, look, we have exact confirmation of what it was. There's no guessing. So, evidently, this is not his first rodeo doing this. He was also pictured doing this back in December. So, there are a few things going on. He was contemplating suicide after the trolling attacks amid a child endangerment conviction in 2021 where he was labeled as a pedophile. On top of that, his wife filed for divorce just a couple of days prior, and then he was reported missing in Florida. So it's a sad thing to see because child stars typically get put through the ringer early on in terms of there's a lot of things that happen way too early and other things that happen way too late. And this seems like a definite case of one of those things happening, possibly with some other demons. We don't know. But what we do know is the man has balloons in broad daylight multiple times within a few months. Because this photo here that I'm showing you, which, by the way, he kind of looks like Jeremy Renner here, if I'm being honest, from the side. That looks like a side profile of Renner. But it's not. Godspeed Recovery Renner. Looking forward to Renovations, Season 2. So this picture here is from December. This is the December photo. That's
okay.
And then we have we have that one. Man. So he's rocking the same hat.
Just right there in the street, huh?
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that are down on their luck as of late, and we're gonna
sucking on balloons.
Sucking on the balloons is no way you want to go, but guys, there's also other ways you don't want to go, and that is update on Bam Margera.
Oh.
Bam Margera has surrendered to the cops finally after going on the run. And to catch our listeners up, if you're unaware, I'll break down the full saga for you. Bam has been in a bitter dispute with his ex-wife over custody of their child, Phoenix. He's been cross-country back and forth between Pennsylvania and California, kind of tending to this. He bailed on his rehab in Florida, which he now holds that rehab against his family and Johnny Knoxville and Jeff Tremaine. He's incredibly bitter. We saw him do the Johnny Knoxville. He challenged Knoxville to a fist fight. We saw that. Earlier last year, we saw him passing out with construction workers, partying way too hard in Florida. So he's been on a bit of a rough path, but this week it went as far as possible, y'all.
Did we go over the restaurant scene?
Oh, we went over the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
So that was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
That was the last blow up.
Let him have his mind.
Yeah. So that was the second to last blow up. He managed to do another one in the East Coast before the thing we're about to get into.
Okay.
He is on a tear by all definitions.
Yeah, he's going for it.
So the house that he's staying in here in the East Coast is where he sought refuge after the California incident where he freaked out in the Thai restaurant, saying Phoenix could have his own mind. What he did immediately after that is he got back to a meth house where he was staying with a girlfriend, and the girlfriend has a daughter, and evidently there were people having massive orgies in the house with the child there, and Bam put on brass knuckles, supposedly, and threatened to beat a guy to death. Bam says it was just his rings, says there were no brass knuckles, and he said he wanted to beat the guy to death because he didn't think that was a place for a child to be. Meanwhile, Bam is literally there with his mom doing, I think, probably the same thing. So from there, he leaves, and so that he gets an assault charge there, but he flees. They don't find him. He catches an assault charge there, goes to the old Castle Bam, breaks in. Jess Margera is living there now. Phil's living there too, and I think April and someone else is living there as well. Bam goes in first thing in the morning, beats on Jess's door, beats the shit out of Jess, wails on his head, like beats him up pretty bad, leaves a threatening note that he will put a bullet in his head and that he will also kill Phil, supposedly. Then Jess goes downstairs and Bam is peeing in the sink. So and supposedly having conversations with things that aren't there. That's according to Jess.
Being in the sink's normal, but
you know, hard nights are hard nights. So
down bad, peeing in the sink.
So he just got out of the courthouse, and his username is Captain Creamstain now. That is now Bam's username. And he said, I just got out of the courthouse with my lawyers. Everything went great, and the false accusations of what my brother says are not true, and he will be sued for defamation as well as being evicted from Castle Bam sooner than later. The reason this happened is because I read his phone saying he wants me back in California, so he wants to find a way to 302 me. Fuck him. Yeah, this is what Jess had to say. Jess said, I mean, I can't talk to my light bulbs. I'm sorry. I mean, I can talk to my light bulbs. My car can back out of the garage and pick me up at the front door. Police should be able to track a phone, right? Apparently, I'm the asshole. And then he said, Bam is really the sweetest guy when he isn't messed up, but since his meth habit, he's unrecognizable, and I don't know what he's capable of. Seeing him screaming at a person that wasn't there, hallucinating, it's really scary and heartbreaking. So Bam was his brother was trying to get police to ping the phone so they could track where Bam was at, because on the run with an 8-year-old child in the woods is not a good look there. Look at him there. In yesteryear, he was looking good there. Here's our Thai restaurant incident. And it goes a little further. He actually broke news like right before we hit record tonight. This article came out. He says he's done drinking, and there's no meth in his system either, okay? I want you to know that, but we have new video updates, okay?
You motherfuckers don't understand the turmoil I've been through. I've never ran for my life through pricker bushes, 8 miles through a fucking barbed wire fence, 8 foot tall times 5. I'm a professional at it. I'm very stealth. I knew how to hide. And I knew that if I would have got caught that day, my mom, dad, brother, assholes would have fucking Baker acted me again. I'd be in the mental hospital. But no, I got Donald Trump's fucking impeachment lawyer, rock and roll, to sort me out. Everything's good to go. And the only family I have now is the fucking Dern brothers, the whole Dern family. Naveed the shaman, any Persian, any Armenian, and fucking Danny Way, Yellow Wolf, MGK, Tokyo Hotel, Billy, Tom, and Lamar Odin. I just heard your message. Yes, I do want your help.
Lamar Odom has offered to give him rehab. So we will see what happens here.
What the fuck is going on?
Look at this photo right here.
Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom is offering him rehab.
To Bam Margera.
Yeah.
It's just fucking, like, what?
Yeah, what's happening?
I have no idea.
What's going on anymore? I have no clue. But look
Captain Creamstain. For the sake of Phoenix and the Wolf, today is the day I will stop drinking. I have been through official turmoil with my family. My dumb brother doesn't understand that it's not called Castle Jess. It's actually called Castle Bam. It's mine.
It's such a good angry post to put up.
It
like,
really is.
I'm glad we didn't like pre-read that. That was better raw. So I love that he can't spell turmoil.
Yeah, I kind of like was having an issue reading it, but I knew what he meant.
Okay, he said,
they quoted him with the typo.
he praises his current girlfriend Jessica for having his back through the recent drama, saying, "For once, I am not dating a hot dog strutting floozy." Okay. Well, guys, we have we have a bad deal here with Bam. I don't know what to think of this. It's not a great way to go out, you know? It's been a heavy week. With that in mind, we had a lot of heavy news, and we also had a heavy loss that to bring tonight's episode to a heartwarming close. We do want to pay our respects. R.I.P. Jerry Springer. We're going to talk more in our Patreon episode about our feelings towards him at depth, but we all here are pretty big Springer fans in terms of the fights, the drama, the action. It inspired a lot of pop culture we were all into. And I thought maybe it would be good for us to maybe queue up a good fight from Springer for us to go out on tonight. Does that seem like a good, respectful way to bring the tone back up?
Yeah.
So today we start our 25th year of doing this show. My gratefulness surpassed only by my surprise that its longevity. How in the world did we last so long? Let's be honest, virtually anyone could do what I do, which is to basically say 3 things. You did what? Come on out. We'll be right back. You practice that and you'll be hosting your own show in no time. Oh, there is one other thing that brings success. Luck, lots of it. And surround yourself with smart, talented people who know a heck of a lot more about television than I do. Look, I've been blessed through these 25 years to have people of enormous talent and drive producing a show of constant challenges which can't be saved day to day by simply booking a big-name celebrity. You see, we don't have any on our show. No, just regular folks of no fame, little if any wealth, and very little influence. Folks just taking a moment, which they rarely if ever get, to let the world know something about what they are thinking or feeling or doing. Admittedly, it's often crazy or outside the norm of accepted behavior, but what I've learned over our quarter century of shows is that deep down, we are all alike. Some of us just dress better, or had a better education, or better luck in the gene pool of parents. I'll say it again. Deep down, we are all the same. We all want to be happy. We cry when we're hurt. We're angry when we've been mistreated. And to be liked, accepted, and respected, not to mention loved, is the greatest gift of all. Yes, we're all alike. Know this. There's never been a moment in the 25 years of doing this show that I ever thought I was better than the people who appear on our stage. I'm not better, only lucky.
Got a little choked up there.
Yeah.
So thanks for the 25 years. We've signed on to do a whole bunch more. And as long as I stay healthy, we will. And on that note, take care of yourself and each other.
On that note, guys, can we go out on a Jerry? Can we give him a Jerry?
Yeah.
Quarter century.
Jerry, 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 Jerry.